Good morning and welcome to whomever finds this podcast or channel beneficial. So my name is Rivka and you all welcome. Today we are continuing in our little adventure. If you remember, or if you haven't seen it before, then go back a couple of videos. We had our first video of this little series where I was telling you that I was taken to a planet, and there lesson number 1 was, what you send you shall receive. The world is a mirror. Lesson number 2 was protection, and we talked about it. What does it actually mean? Today we are learning lesson number 3. Now, exactly how that lesson came will have to be a different story and certain memories that are not so easy for me. But the lesson was compassion. And the word compassion in English has different definitions in the dictionary. And I think for most people, when they think of the word compassion, they think of empathy or seeing someone else or themselves in a certain position that needs help or needs some sort of a comfort, which is, yes, it's all into that for sure. In Hebrew, the word compassion means chemla, and there's something in the Hebrew language which I'm not really sure if it exists in English or not, and please, if anyone knows, please tell me. In the Hebrew language, there is mysticism, science of how the letters themselves are written. And each letter has a meaning in the way it looks. So if a letter is almost closed, it gives you a sense of protection, of closure, of hugging. If the letter is very open, it's sort of maybe among other things, and I'm not going to specify each letter, but in general, it might be a thing of openness, of letting go, of releasing. If a letter is very tall, it helps in connection. If it's if it points down, it connects with the ground, and so forth. Now, in the word compassion or chemla, there is connection to the ground. So connecting and being grounded, there is a close sense where we go into ourselves a little bit. Or if it's towards someone else, then you have a look at them and try and see their essence, their need, their where they're at, and the need for them to almost curl back into the womb, that protective protective sense. Then you have a letter that is very tall, and it tells you that from that closure, from that first being, you are born and you open up and you stretch and you try to connect and be as high as you can and as low as you can, and connect those two points above and below. And then you've got the last letter, which in many ways represents God or the divine, or at least mention that. So what I've learned is that lesson of compassion is, first of all, towards ourselves, is looking at ourselves and trying to find where in ourselves we need to have those four steps. First is being bent over, almost connecting to the ground, coming right from the ground, from where we started. Then remembering that when we're in pain, where we are, it's that curling inwards, holding inside the things that's most important to us, protecting that inner middle part of us. So if you know that when someone is in pain, they curl over, they protect their stomach, they protect their lungs, they protect those vital things. They even sometimes put their hands on their heads and protect their heads. That movement, that place of being is very, very intense and protected. And from there is the possibility of stretching up and opening. And so if we understand that towards ourselves first and go through those stages, and the last stage is when after we open and we go, we can breathe, our heart is open, our understanding of that pain and needing to be in a place of quiet, of nurturing, and from there we can open up. And then the last bit is that connection to the divine, understanding the lesson of that moment, of why we needed to go through all that in order to be in a better place, in order to grow. So compassion is not simple. This is, again, it's my understanding and it's my lesson that I received to share. So if it helps in any way, that's wonderful. From my understanding, compassion is first of all, and most of all, sorry, towards ourselves, is going through those 4 stages of being grounded, curling up into that fetus position, stretching from it up towards the heaven and the earth, and in the end being completely open and being able to receive what needs to come from this particular lesson that we had in that particular moment. That's it for today. I hope that this will bring something within your head, like to think about it, within your heart, within your soul, to understand that we have to go through certain lessons to be better people, to be where we're supposed to be. Also, if you notice, I take you every day to a different part of the property, just to see how things develop on the ground, out of interest. Please, if you know other people that might benefit from this those little lessons, as I said, we have 9 lessons, and then we are going to go into flower essences and shamanic healing, the spirit wheel, which I want to slowly put it on, so you get the ability to use all the different things in our new journey. So please share it, like if you can, and if you want to become a follower, subscribe, that will be lovely. And I will see you again tomorrow or the day after. Thank you so much. You have a lovely day.